Greetings everyone, Digital Extremes have announced and have made the changes to Riven Disposition Values with the release of Gara Prime Access. As usual, these changes to Riven Dispositions change with the release of every new Prime Access pack, and this is the latest as of May 2021. So the primary weapon disposition changes. The Bubonico has gone from 0.6 to 0.7, the Catch Moon in the primary state has gone from 1 to 1.05, the Cedo 0.55 to 0.6, the Exorgist has gone from 1.05 to 1.1, the Gaze 0.95 to 1, the Lunker 0.95 to 1, the Panthera Prime has gone from 1.05 to 1.15, the Proboscis Cernos has gone from 0.5 to 0.55, the Quelor 1.05 to 1.1, the Rattleguts in the primary state 0.9 to 1, the Rubico 0.8 to 0.9, the Spore Lacer in the primary state 0.85 to 1, the Sporothrix 0.85 to 1.1, the Stolta 0.8 to 0.85, the Tiburon 1 to 1.05, the Tiburon Prime from 0.85 to 0.9, the Tomb Finger in the primary state 0.95 to 0.85, the Trumna 0.7 to 0.75, and lastly for the primary weapon Riven Disposition value changes, the Vermin Splicer in the primary state 0.7 to 0.85. For secondary weapons, the Akbolto has gone from 1.25 to 1.3, the Telos Akbolto 1.2 to 1.25, the Akbolto Prime 1.1 to 1.15, the Atomos 0.85 to 0.9, the Catabolist 0.8 to 1, the Euphona Prime 0.75 to 0.8, the Pandora Prime 0.5 to 0.75, Rattleguts in the secondary state 0.7 to 0.75, the Sepulchrum 0.85 to 0.95, the Staticore 0.65 to 0.7, the Velox 1.1 to 1.15, the Vermin Splicer in the secondary state 0.85 to 1, the Zucti Prime 0.75 to 0.9, and the Zymos 0.95 to 1.05. As for the melee weapon Riven Disposition changes, the Archititron has gone from 1.25 to 1.3, the Aurum Spinosa 0.85 to 1.05, the Atarax 1 to 1.05, Dulcamus 1.25 to 1.3, Dulcamus Prime 1.15 to 1.2, the Galatine Prime 0.75 to 0.8, the Glaive Prime 1.05 to 0.9, the Grand Prime 0.8 to 0.75, Guandeo 1 to 1.05, the Guandeo Prime 0.6 to 0.65, Helicar Wraith 0.5 to 0.75, Heliocore 1.3 to 1.35, Cyanoid Heliocore 1.3 to 1.35, the Jack Katag 1.3 to 1.35, the Keratinos 0.9 to 1, the Karudu 1.3 to 1.35, Cronin Prime 0.7 to 0.65, Lecter 1.2 to 1.25, Secura Lecter 1.05 to 1.1, the Mios 1.2 to 1.25, Nikana 0.9 to 0.95, Uthla 1.2 to 1.25, the Pulmonars 0.85 to 1.05, the Quasis 0.95 to 1, the Reaper Prime 0.75 to 0.7, the Sidon 1.3 to 1.35, Vacor Sidon 1.25 to 1.3, and the Vitrica 0.7 to 0.85. As for the Archguns, the Cortege 0.85 to 1, the Corvus 1.1 to 1.2, the Prisma Dual Decorion 0.85 to 1.05, and the Morghar 0.7 to 0.85. Those were the changes to Riven Disposition Values with the release of Gara Prime Access in May of 2021. Thanks for watching, and there you go.